picture this. The year is 2025. I see this ad for a robot puppy, and of course, I'm me. I've got to go investigate it. And when I finally get to their website, and I mean finally because it took me like 10 minutes of the video to actually get there. That's just the way I roll on this channel, okay? But when I finally get there, well, I still didn't find the robot puppy at first. But what I did find was, dare I say, far better. What I found is a product that to this day I think about. On a regular basis, it occupies my headspace. This is a product that I've never seen before or after. I've never seen it but in this fleeting moment of true brilliance in which my entire attention was captivated and my mind was full of awe. That's enough teasing. I'll finally tell you. That product is called Micro-Molecularized Beeswax. And I'm about to record an entire video on Micro-Molecularized Beeswax. Let's go. Now you might be asking, why are you doing this? So let's start by looking up Micro-Molecularized Beeswax. Straight off the bat, I just want to say I think we're starting strong here. With an AI overview, of course. Natural micro-molecularized beeswax spray is a specialized comma. Actually, it's learning how to type like the youngins these days, you know, where they add extra commas for emphasis. It's smarter than we realize, okay? It's like your forehead, AI's 5 head, and you can't even begin to fathom. Now, as is always important when you're reading something from AI, we need to go check the sources. And the sources that it lists here are Amazon, eBay, Amazon again, hold on, show all, Amazon again, no, Amazon.com.be, it's Amazon Belgium, is it? Okay, that's an important source, there's Belgium exclusive information. Then we have Walmart and GoSups.com. And I don't know about you, GoSups.com by far sounds the most interesting. Let's check it out. So I think I've pretty much one main goal for this episode, which is basically to figure out what this is. Zeruginift. No brand quite like Zeruginift. This is a remarkable $55 for two pieces. Be safe. We only source from official suppliers. Be safe? Is that a command or like a mistranslation? Oh, neither. It's a pun on beeswax. And guys, I could not be more thrilled. This is a good one. This is one of the best badges I've seen in a while. The shield with the star, what does it mean? I don't know. It's provoking thoughts. Oh, I'm a huge fan of the fact that the file name is in perfect camel caps. Be safe, we ship from official suppliers.jpg. I mean, that's awesome. That's a good file name. So let me hit that with a download. Throw it on the mural. Oh, but this is always good. When the business has a WhatsApp number that you can contact, that's always a good sign. Grand selection. Think of it, and most probably we have it among our grand selection of products. Amazing prices. Get ready for the amazing and best subs prices ever. Now, I think to get a better understanding, a better feel for what this product actually is, of course, we should consult the description. Description. 1. Natural beeswax wood maintenance. 2. The smell is fragrant, quick drying, and not greasy. 3, 4, 5. Okay, this goes on for a while. Wait, we're back to number 2 somehow. Oh wait, hold on. Number 1 is even better. Due to manual measurement, please allow a difference of 1 to 5 grams, 1 to 2 centimeters. I'm sorry, is somebody pouring the beeswax into the bottle by hand? Also, what 1 to 2 centimeters of beeswax? Bright as new, not greasy. No slipping, no footprints. Give your family more care. Please, I'm actually just asking you to please care about your family more. Please, dude, you're a deadbeat dad. You're not there for them. Scratches. Got some more nice graphics. I always love when there's arrows, and there's things dripping. Stuff is soaking, absorbing. Here's some instructions. I mean, nothing crazy here. You probably get the idea. Polish with a cloth. But I just want to take a moment to appreciate the writing style of this author. It's sort of avant-garde, and I really appreciate that. I like when people take risks. So for example, Tovenly, big fan of that one. Furniture 3, it's better than Furniture 2. Speaking of which, Repeatedly 4, way better than its predecessor, Repeatedly 3. But here's my most favorite. You're about to think this is another 2 words combined. You think it's 2 words put together, don't you? No, it's not. It's penetration. It's actually 2 words, or 1 word, sorry, separated into 2. And that's what I call risk taking. Yeah, not a ton. I mean, I don't feel like I'm walking away from this website with a ton of new intel. However, this website just is a banger. I mean, clearance room? Exclamation mark? Clearance room? And it looks like they just have everything. Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe it's antifungal cream. Maybe it's Nellius men's dry fit mesh athletic shirts.
Maybe it's Prime Labs men's test booster.
Wait, test booster? What? Wait, testosterone. Or is the kids these days are just calling it test? Whoa, welcome to the clearance room. You're inside it. Okay. They have tactical defense. What do we think, guys? Are we trusting the tough grid paracord parachute cord from GoSubs.com? Are we jumping out of the plane and trusting this one to catch us? Wait, I'm sorry. I found Peak. I found Peak Media. Triple strands. Look, check it. Closest. Anyways, that was just one of many. I'm sure it's not going to be hard to find plenty more sites selling micro-molecularized beeswax. I mean, it's the next best thing since sliced bread. Okay, here we go. We got to the second page of Google search results, and now we're seeing the good stuff. cbox.cloud. If I've never heard a more trustworthy store name than that, I don't know. Wait, what? Macy's? Macy's? What? Hold on, well, let me just double check that the Macy's is not, perhaps cbox.cloud. Okay, I didn't think so. We're in the clear. So here's what actual Macy's.com looks like. Here's... Wait, it's a very, very similar, actually. The big difference in the nav bar, look, they couldn't steal Toys R Us. They couldn't do it. When we're talking about the ethics of stealing the Toys R Us logo, I mean, that is a bridge too far. That's just unacceptable. $6. There's no cents, there's no... it's just $6. I've never seen that before. And what does the details button next to the price do? Oh. Nothing. Okay, no. It doesn't do anything. The question is, can we get any new intel on this product? And it would seem, well, okay, there's issues with this site. I can't even view the other images. It's stuck on this one. This one, which by the way is cut off, so it just looks like 0% nature e-wax. Oh, and Biofray. Biofray, you got that big ugly scratch. That big ugly scratch after, nothing. But of course, surely we're gonna find some more information in the product details. Let's go ahead and put on those reading glasses. Okay, let's see here. Natural micro-molecularized, yep, okay. And, natural micro-molecular, yep. Oh, natural micro-molecularized, yep, okay. Oh, natural micro-molecular. Okay, wait, this is actually important. We're getting kind of the scientific details on this product. About this item, U00E3, U0080, U0090 natural beeswax ingredients, U00E3, U008. But hold on, you're not even ready for long-lasting protection. U00E3, U0080, U0091, U00EFU. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to say that. No, I actually didn't mean it. I'm sorry. Not interested in the beeswax? Well, don't worry, we've got more options. Brake cables, motorcraft, switch, assy, starter idle gear, cover guard, cricket, a cricket helmet, and Snoopy Peanuts Christmas tree. And then, of course, we have 244 raving reviews, which if I could just go ahead and check them out. If I could just check them out. Right. None of the buttons on this page work. I want to check out the Snoopy Peanuts Christmas tree. I mean, that looks adorable, the little tree blanket. Unfortunately, it looks like that's not possible, because if I click that link, it's just taking me to cbox.cloud, just the index page, homepage. And we're greeted by Italian. Now, hold on, I've been practicing. I'm gonna go ahead and refute these cookies or whatever it is. Well, whatever this is, I can tell it's a product because the background here is like these old school software boxes. You got the base, the full, and then something even better. I can't quite read it though. So, the Pthias the Sporks. That's what we're all about here at CBox. We're also all about, need I remind you, pretending to be Macy's. It's just a little side hustle that we got going on. Beautiful web design. I guess this person's like office happens to also be a yoga studio. Well, look, it does say on every project, in every situation, and by golly, is this a situation right here? I mean, it's a company. Like, it sure is a company. I guess I could click one of these and maybe take me to like a payment page. Yeah. Like, this is something I could drop some euros a year on. So then this really begs the question, and I mean a huge question, a big question. I'm wondering it myself. What the hell? This is like bordering on a crossover with an entirely different phenomenon that I've come across many times on this channel. And that phenomenon that I'm talking about is what I affectionately call infinite storefronts. Let's just click on one of these images. You'll see it's from Healing with Horses Ranch. Burberry hot sell yellow, Burberry hot hoodie hot sell, Burberry hoodie. Well, if we go to healingwithhorsesranch.org, what we're seeing is something totally normal. I mean, this is a legit thing. It's therapeutic horse riding, which sounds awesome to me. Let's look up that domain with the site keyword on Google and then look at all images and yeah, these are all images coming from that domain. And I mean, it's literally anything you could imagine. Like seriously, I want you to imagine anything in the world. Okay, not that. I'm not looking that up on Google. Are you serious? Oh, but you know what would be a great thing to look up? Micro-Molecularized Beeswax spray. And there it actually is. They actually have it. If I click this, well, actually this one's broken. So this was a bad example, but give me 1 sec. Okay, let's try these Skechers shoes on youngtechies.com. Here's the infinite storefront that I was talking about. Now you'll notice I'm no longer at youngtechies.com. It redirected me to goodhour.et.click. But if I click home on this shop, just kind of browse all their products. Well, let's see, I've got ball head with QR plate, PS5, how to use PS4 capture card, video capture how to, Megablox, bolsa de 30 bloques blandos molto para niños a, or which smartwatch is right for you. You could buy a question. Yeah, this store's got literally everything, I'm telling you. Now, as for an explanation, the best one I can provide based on my personal hypotheses is that, well, this store itself is pretty much just the result of a web scraper that kind of just compiles as much content from the internet as possible and then formats them as these separate items for sale and throws them all onto a giant automatically generated website. But how did we get here from a seemingly innocuous, totally normal, legit domain? Well, that I think is the result of hacking. More likely social engineering. That is, a lot of sites are run through platforms like WordPress, Wix, etc. Scammers will directly email you on this platform and be like, hey, I could make your site so much better. I could make it show up #1 on Google search results. And I've never engaged with the scam further than that, but what I imagine happens is they somehow ask for some type of login or permissions for your site, and then they essentially put in a sneaky redirect to this, the actual scam payload, the infinite storefront domain. And as I've explained in other videos, the main benefit of this is that they kind of get to hide under this legit domain, which of course is not going to get taken down. But the actual scam domain, like goodhour.et.click, this might be up for a matter of days, a week. If you want to know more about these or see more content of me exploring these, well, first of all, subscribe, because I plan to make that video where I kind of just go through as many of these as I can. But also check out previous videos I've made, mostly the Dolly Parton one and some other one that I'm forgetting, but I'm gonna put it on screen now. Anyways, that was all one giant tangent. Me going on a giant tangent? Couldn't be. My point was that this Macy's storefront, fake Macy's, fake, very fake. It's almost like some combination of the A, just regular old dropshipping storefront, and B, the infinite storefront that seemingly offers any product under the sun. And yet at the same time, the scam doesn't even appear to be actually buying something, because I don't think I can. I think if I click anything, it either doesn't work or just redirects me to cbox.cloud. So this is actually, for me, this is a brand new discovery. This is a brand new territory that we've discovered here. In fact, it intrigues me so much, I've got to look it up on Google Images. And here you can see, this is what I'm talking about. It looks just like the kind of stuff you'd see on these infinite storefronts, except in this case, if I click one of these, it's going to take me to an actual page. Oh, nope. Hold on, wait, it did something different this time. Now I'm at Yumi 2 Kubo. What? There's like layers, there's layers. So now I don't know how we actually ended up on that Macy's fake storefront page, but it looks like we weren't supposed to. There's so many questions there, I'm not even gonna try to answer, but what do you know? I mean, it's just like the universe has a way of doing these things. Somehow we've wrapped back around to paracords. Does not hinder the arrow flight. We've just got everything. We've got the infinite storefront going on here. And this is crazy. It's another wraparound. This is just like my Dolly Parton video. Now it's trying to sell me a grandma wig and Grandma Weekend! Okay, I can check out. I must put a title, either Mr. or Mrs. There's no in between. You can't be a married woman and you can't be non-binary. I'm sorry, Yumi Kubo says so. And here's a favorite pastime of mine. You gotta always read the About Us section on these sites because, well, frankly, we don't know enough about them and I'd love to. All orders are treated with the utmost care to meet the needs. And I know a lot of other big brands don't do this, but here at Yumi Kubo, our service team sticks to its guideline. Anyways, get your bingo boards out. Do they have a Thai bot? And they don't. What? What if I'm from Thailand? I just can't buy my granny wig? Forget all this sappy, oh, we care about the customer. What? You clearly don't. You clearly don't. Anyways, I'd like to buy a baby. Oh, my favorite baby. Magi Clulu indoor. I just roll the dice. Roll the dice. Let's pick one other category and home and kitchen. Let's see. What's it gonna be? Oh, silica gel. Why is it all silica gel packets? Gun safe dehumidifier. No, it's more silica gel. Wait, it's all silica gel. Oh no, okay, this is coffee grounds. Well, okay. Anyways, we're getting way off track, as I have a habit of doing, and I'm sorry about that. We really need to get answers on the micro-molecularized beeswax spray. And honestly, I think we were really getting somewhere with these Google search results. Check it out, gshopper.com, only $9, that's a fair price, but we've got to be fast because only %1 left. Okay, I'm liking the style of the site already. Shipping to Poland off the bat, and I'm a big fan of that. It's a good assumption. Okay, at first I thought this was like a self-report, like they were like, okay, you got us. Yeah, we're drop shipping. Yeah, we're drop shipping. No, this is a button that you click if you want to drop ship. This is drop shipping inception. This is drop shipping on drop shipping. Oh, please tell me there's Thai bots. No. No. Okay, so this site doesn't look particularly helpful. Well, hold on, wait. Do we have a chatbot? Oh, what? No. I don't think so. Settings to provide a controlled consent. Well, this is a little threatening. I'm gonna leave this page. Okay, I know this is dangerous. I know this is a risky move, and look, I don't recommend doing this at home, but I'm going to the last page of Google search results. Okay, it looks like we've got one more shot here. ilpodesign.com immediately wants to know my location. That huge green flag right there. It always makes me feel comforted. They just want to know how fast they can deliver it. And this is our product picture, ladies and gentlemen. Not sure how well you can see it, but oh right. And this site also doesn't work. I can't look at the other pictures. Apply for a consumer card? And it has the Home Depot. Hold on. They do claim in this top banner to be the #1 home improvement retailer. So is this like another fake Macy's, but this is fake Home Depot? Because once again, yep, going to ilpodesign.com, it looks like we're about to see a legitimate business website. If it loads, unless this isn't even a loading bar, this is just... Wait, there's an X. What? What was the point of... What? And it's Italian again. Why is it Italian again? What's going on? The page is blank, but there's things I can click on. And if I click on it, it takes me to Flock. So yet again, we've got an Italian company who for some reason has attached to their domain some site that's faking another brand. And once again, it happened. I clicked it, and this time it correctly redirected me now to Galactic Ict. And this looks just like the other one, doesn't it? Brand does not apply. I think that's a perfect way to encapsulate this entire video. And this is finally a legitimate looking product. The original beeswax. I mean, it's the original. And most importantly, it's not calling itself micro-molecularized, okay? I'm gonna be honest, my whole confusion this whole time was not with the beeswax. I get it, you wax all kinds of things. Skateboards, surfboards, wood. But what does it mean for the beeswax to be micro-molecularized? I can't, what does that mean? I think my answer has finally come. Think we can put this mystery to bed. The answer is that micro-molecularized is just made up. It's just made up nothing, garbage to put on the product to make it sound cooler, I guess. I mean, I guess we could infer that it means when you spray it, it's coming out in really tiny particles. But I know I'm not crazy, okay? I know there isn't some secret scientific meaning that I just don't understand. Because if I just look up micro-molecularized, the only thing that comes up is the beeswax spray everywhere. It's the beeswax spray. These products, for some reason, they pop up somewhere And then it's like copycatted everywhere, all across, AliExpress, Amazon, and of course all these weird no-name dropshipping sites. So the case is closed. The answer is the typical one. Basically, it's just a slop garbage scam, dropshipping scam. However, before I go, I have to show off this one last site. I had this one bookmarked from a long time ago, and we just can't pass up on it because it's called, well, SS, which might not be the greatest. But no, it stands for swag and style. A little NSYNC moment there. And there's so much I love about this page. Rupees is our default method of payment here. Taxes included. But in case that wasn't clear enough, inclusive of all taxes. Then we have title. I don't know about this one. You'd think, right, it's like your quantity selector. Do I want 2? Do I want 3? Do I want 1? But then you look down here and you see the quantity selector, which, by the way, does not have a maximum. I'm currently holding down the 9 key. It's still going. It's still going. But as you can see, it's the same brand. Well, you know what? I never really pronounced it before, but it's Oh-ho. Mostly a lot of the same pictures. 100% nature beeswax is already great. But if you could believe it, it gets better. It does get better. Oh-ho beeswax. We're just slowly chopping out letters from that middle section. It's supposed to, if we're gonna get pedantic, it's beeswax with an S. But you know what? I'll accept beeswax. The concept's still there. But look, you lost me at beeswax. You've lost me at beeswax. And I didn't even get down this far. The reviews are for puzzles. Had good fun doing. Oh, and AI-generated t-shirts. It's custom dog t-shirts. It's another crossover. All of my videos are connected. Somebody needs to make like a full map of all my videos. This is now connecting to my eBay video with the AI dog products. It's just one big circle. There's something beautiful to it. Poetic. Anyways, this has been a truly wonderful, mind-opening, mind-enlarging, mind-molecularizing adventure. I'd be curious to know if any of you have come across anything like this on the internet, the infinite storefronts or just the weird, swag and style type of dropshipping storefronts. This stuff is so rampant on the internet nowadays that I just come across it in like completely innocuous, innocent Google searches at this point. And it makes sense because that's kind of the whole point of these. They're trying their hardest to leverage search engine optimization tactics to basically show up in your Google searches, get you to click on them, and then get you to buy something. And that's especially true for these infinite storefronts. It's another reason why they use the sort of cover domains, because those domains are legitimate businesses, legitimate organizations that have a legitimate reason to show up in search results. And that actually ends up boosting them in Google search results for, unrelated stuff. Like if you looked up Micro-Molecularized Beeswax spray, you might end up on Healing Horses ranch.org. So the takeaways are, as usual, the internet is overrun with this type of garbage, but just make sure you're always paying attention to what domain you're on. Be looking out for stuff that just doesn't make sense, spelling, grammatical mistakes all over the place, reviews for puzzles underneath Oh-ho beeswax. Oh, and this one. If you see a WhatsApp number just listed casually on the site, close Google Chrome for the day. Take a walk. But that's about it. Before we go, I'll leave you with a dog quote from Swag and Style, which I didn't think was gonna have more sub-menu labels here, but it does. So let's see. Dog me plus. Hold on. Wait, I love that. No, wait, dog completes my heart. Oh, but then there's dog universe true, love. Oh, dog to the Wallard? Wait, dog, okay, I have to do dog to the Wallard. I have to. Oh, yeah, and it's just the t-shirts. It's not really a quote. I guess the quote is, to the world, you are my pet. But to me, you are my world. And with that, thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one.